A rich man turned into a monk, and that's how we come to know that it's not all about the money. We'll get to know more about this story in detail later in this video. Money, fame, power, the more you get, the less it will be, and the greed won't stop getting bigger because there is always something which we want to have or we don't have. The evil of influence is everywhere. In fact, we choose to be the victims of that evil every day. We open up social media apps, we watch something, and within a fraction of a second, we get influenced by it. And suddenly, the grass is greener on the other side. Leaders of today are not able to suppress the conflicts over land and interest of their nations, and hence consequences like war. The set goals or interest of any nation should not be considered irrelevant unless it is at the cost of peace or humanity. Materialism, like an invisible deadly virus, is consuming humanity viciously, and we are not doing anything about it. Watching porn, physical needs, power to rule, clubs, concerts, cars, smoking, and alcohol, and so much more are the examples of materialism. The list will keep going on. I mean, where can you even drive a car in today's tier 1 city when the roads are all traffic? Many of the people, even after achieving the highly desired materialistic goals, feel hollow. Every action done with continuity has a lasting impact on this planet Earth. Due to the highly desired materialistic goals like infrastructure with lack of environmental sustainability planning, climate change is the heavy cost which we have to pay as the price. Tuvalu, an island country, is predicted to be engulfed by the ocean. The relentless pace of rising sea levels has caused it to be the first digital nation. Due to the high desire for money and status in the society, we have started to lose sight of humanity. Our world is predominantly run by economic leaders and politicians. Despite freedom, we've been living the lives of lonely slaves and imposed ideologies. The only difference post freedom is that before we were living the lives of ill-treated, forced, exploited laborers, and now we are mentally trained, mentally attacked, civilized laborers. This brings me to tell you the story of Siddhartha Gautama, a prince born in Lumbini, the son of King Suddhodana and Maya Devi. According to one of the versions of the stories, an astrologer predicted that Siddhartha Gautama would either become a great spiritual leader or a great king. His father, the king Suddhodana, wanted his son to be a great ruler, so he kept him in the palace, away from the outside world and all the human misery, served him the life of comfort and luxury. But little did his father know that life had its own plans. Siddhartha Gautama, at the age of 29, ventures out of the palace on a chariot with his charioteer. Upon exploring, he came across an old man, a sick man, and a dead man. Having lived the palace life of comfort and luxury, he didn't know about human misery and suffering. So he asked the charioteer. Charioteer explained to him that everyone is subjected to old age, sickness, and death. Upon exploring further, they also came across an ascetic. The charioteer explained to him about the ascetic too. Siddhartha Gautama pondered a lot on what he had witnessed and ultimately chooses to leave his palace to seek the answers to end of suffering. This video is simply a narration of the two opposite ends of the spectrum. What is the ideal way to live? I leave that up to you. What is the right way to live? I'll let you be the judge of that. But I can tell you this for sure, that all money and power is not the perfect way of living, nor it is the way to happiness. Sure, it can give you security, and you must have already come across those posts on social media platforms where it says it is always better to cry in your Mercedes Benz than to cry on the streets or curbs of the roads. My question to you is that why are you crying even after buying a Mercedes Benz? What possibly you could have done differently where you could have purchased a car, shared a laughter or happiness with your dear ones, alongside that saved environment and humanity?